Hello and welcome to France 24. I'm Anka Ula. We begin in Saudi Arabia, which was the only country in the world where women were forbidden to drive. Until now. Saudi King Salman issued a royal order for both men and women to be issued driver's licenses starting next June, ending a conservative tradition seen by rights activists as an emblem of the Islamic kingdom's repression of women. The Saudi ambassador for the United States said women will also no longer need a male guardian's permission to drive, nor require guardian supervision while they're behind the wheel. Let's listen to Saudi Arabia's UN representative announcing the decree in New York.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, you may be interested to know that a few minutes ago, a royal decree has been issued in Saudi Arabia giving women the right to drive. This is a historic day for Saudi society, for men and women, and we can now say at last.
Women's rights activists in Saudi Arabia have called the decree a great first step for the country. They've been pushing for the right to drive since the 1990s, and they've even gone to prison for it. Earlier, we spoke to Jamal Khashoggi, a Saudi journalist based in Washington, who told us about the next steps in that fight.
It will empower women, it will increase her power within her family and within the society and within the economy. It is long overdue, and it is a moment really for celebration for every Saudi and every woman in Saudi Arabia. The other thing is freedom of speech. That is something being heard recently in Saudi Arabia, with the number of arrests of journalists and intellectuals and clergies and people whom I disagree with, but I will never call for their arrest. That's something we do not need. Saudi Arabia deserves more decrees like the one we get from the king, and one that include diversity and freedom of expression.